Hello everyone, this is Christian Ali coming back to you for a brand new campaign. Yes, I'm back at Age of Mythology Retold, and I am so glad that you guys are tuning in for a brand new campaign today. That's right, we are starting Yasuko's Tale. But first, just in case. That's right. Prologue, the magic spear. Yasuko, a farmer's daughter, comes across an injured warrior carrying a mysterious artifact. But first, just in case they don't do it for us, we are going to watch an introduction to the Japanese pantheon. This may be redundant. If it is, we'll, I don't know, press escape or something.
There are 3 things to remember when playing the Japanese. First, the Japanese gain favor by having Miko priestesses tend to shrines. Mikos are trained at the town center and can construct new shrines, which are more productive when built near natural resources.
Oh, didn't know that.
The more Mikos you have tending to shrines, the more favor you will earn. Second, the Japanese train 3 elite infantry units at the dojo. These powerful warriors have a quick strike ability that deals extra damage. They also add to your Bushido meter when they fight. A rising Bushido meter unlocks unique bonuses, such as a final exclusive upgrade tier for your dojo units. Dojo units who attain the rank of Hatamoto or Grandmaster will strike true fear into the hearts of their enemies. Finally, the Japanese deploy a different hero from each military building. Use them to chase down, outrange, or slash your way through enemy mid-units.
These guys are awesome. Okay. So wait, what did he say? Okay, hopefully getting that right. As always, don't expect a lot of pro plays, but we're gonna have a lot of fun. Izumi, Japan. Mythological age. Oh, cool, they got deer.
Just remember what I told you. Don't go too deep into the forest. There are wolves and worse things there. And don't
go up the Tengu's mountain, don't try any strange berries, and don't stay out after twilight.
So, you do listen to me.
Of course, dear father. It's just that your wisdom is so vast that it's hard to remember it all. I'll come back in one piece, I promise. You don't have to worry.
What is more classic than this story? A young girl strong in spirit. But held down by tradition. Little did they know that she would one day change the world. Or certainly see something that will change the world. Oh my. Oh dear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh!
They're coming. Are you alright? Wait here, and I will go get...
Please, girl. Don't let him take it. Bring it to safety.
Don't worry, I'll get help.
There is no time. Take the spear, child. Keep it safe. Keep it away from him.
What are you waiting for? Pick up the spear! Pick up the spear! Whoa! What is that thing? Pick it up.
She died just to protect this strange weapon. It's beautiful as the sunrise. But why would anyone give their life for a spear?
How beautiful as the sunrise is enough, I think. Run. Don't let them see it. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Samurai!
Looks like someone beat us to it. Spread out. Whoever stole the spear cannot have gone far.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh my gosh! Everyone wanted to protect her. Who's gonna protect them?
I must find my father.
They're dead. They're all dead. Everyone was so concerned about her. They never considered that she might be dead. They might get her. When did these guys show up? Oh dear.
Father!
Dead.
Yasuko, stay away.
Tatsuro! I must save my father! Oh. Whoa! What the? Dude.
Are you hurt?
I'm all right. Somehow, you healed me. How did you do it?
I don't know. It must have been the spear.
This is no ordinary weapon. It vibrates as if all the heat of the sun were captured inside. Yet, I cannot access its powers.
You haven't even
It seems
tried.
the spear has chosen you as its rightful wielder.
If this is true, then I must ask you to do it again, girl.
Daimyo Harumoto!
You and that spear are a blessing sent from heaven. My warriors have repelled some of the attackers, but much of the village is still overrun. Heal my men, and I will deal with the Tengu and their minions.
Yes, Lord Harumoto.
Yasuko, hurry. We need to get to the village before the invaders wipe it out.
Okay, here are our principal players. Yasuko. Healer hero, good at supporting an army. Age 16. Homeland is Izumi village. Occupation, farmer's daughter. Everybody learned farmer's daughter. Yasuko, the humble daughter of a farmer, is thrust into a conflict far greater than herself when a wounded warrior entrusts her with a legendary weapon. Ama no Nibuko, the heavenly spear. Deeply loyal and kind-hearted, Yasuko has no desire for power. When she is forced to join the conflict brewing in her homeland, she bravely steps into the fight. Can she rise to the challenge and save Japan? I was hoping. Of course, you. Yasuro here. Yasuko. Age 48. Good against the Phoenix. Wait, he's only 48 years old? No offense, Mr. Tatsuro, but you got some scissor miles on you, man. Izumi occupation. Izumi village occupation farmer. Tatsuro, a kind and benevolent farmer with an easy smile, is the father of Yasuko, a brave young woman thrust into a conflict far greater than herself. Tatsuro's primary motivation is to keep his daughter safe during their dangerous journey. Yep, let's try
Ryokai!
this.
These renowned warriors traveled the land, protecting the innocent from evil monsters. They are here to help us in our time of need.
A Tengu ambush! Watch out, Yasuko!
Wow! What is this thing? I'm... Barabbas Ruba. I read ahead. Some of this I've read ahead, and they use a lot of Latin words for this. They should have used Japanese, but they use some Latin as well. Well, they did it with China too, didn't they? Hey. supposedly the first scientific names were written in Latin, so of course it's gonna be like that for these guys too. Size, 150 pounds. Diet, fruit, grains, and sake. So, the Tengu is a bird-like humanoid creature with red skin and wings. These beings dwell deep in the mountains of Japan and have long been associated with peculiar occurrences, such as unexpected falling rocks and mysterious laughter echoing in the distance. Tengu sometimes deliberately confuse travelers, causing them to lose their way. However, if a Tengu deems a human worthy, they may impart valuable skills, the most notable being swordsmanship, either teaching it or possibly doing it themselves. Tengu are renowned swordsmen, and many myths tell of them training legendary figures in Japanese folklore. They're also proficient in magic and, on occasion, may share their mystical knowledge with humans.
Many were wounded in the fight. I believe I can heal
The yari is a distinctive Japanese spear, primarily used by infantry soldiers.
them with the spear's power.
Okay, sorry, you had to hear that. The yari, you never know when they're going to talk, you know. So I got to do that. Okay, well, the yari is a distinctive Japanese spear, primarily used by infantry soldiers, though it was occasionally carried by cavalry as well. Its length varied depending on the individual clan, each of which had specific preferences. Some yari measured over 8 feet long. The spearhead was typically made of steel and featured a triangular cross-section near the base with a long, sharp point. The yari was never thrown in battle. It was used exclusively for hand-to-hand combat. A few legendary warriors are remembered for their exceptional skill with the yari, including Watanabe Hanzo, known as Hanzo of the Yari, and Fukube Kohaita, who killed Imagawa Yashimoto with a Yari in 1560 AD. The Yumi, a Japanese longbow, was typically 7 to 9 feet in length and could be used both on foot and on horseback. What makes the Yumi particularly distinctive is its asymmetrical design. The grip is positioned off-center, closer to the lower half of the bow, constructed with a wooden core and strips of bamboo laminated together. This unique design made the Yumi an exceptionally powerful and deadly weapon for samurai, onamusha, and other warriors to wield in battle. In Japan, the art of archery was known as kyudo, and it was regarded with great seriousness and discipline. The term Yumi also has mythological significance. One of the famous legendary weapons in Japanese mythology is Ikuyumiya, or the life bow and arrows. It originally belonged to the god Susanoo, but was stolen by his son-in-law, Okuninushi, who later returned the legendary weapon. So at least he could do.
More defenders have joined us.
Shidira, if we don't hurry, the enemy forces will soon overrun the village. We need to find and assist the defenders. 行ってくる了解。私が了解。私がやる。行ってくるね。了解。私がやる。はい、私がやる。
She's a healer. Keep one of them alive. This is dangerous.
This part of the village is secured. We must press on and save the rest from destruction. More
So-
defenders have joined us.
Look, Father! The Tanuki have come to aid us. With their miraculous tea, they can help heal our warriors.
What the? Tanuki? Scientific name. Tanuculus mirificus. Size 13 pounds. Diet small mammals and sake. The tanuki is a prominent mythological creature in Japanese cultural memory, based on the real-life tanuki, also known as the raccoon dog. These mythical beings are deeply associated with nature and the magic it embodies. Generally benevolent towards humans, they are known to offer healing or aid to those whom they deem worthy. Hey, Mickey Mickey! What the? Kappa! Scientific name. Daemon Aquarius. Aquatic demon. Size 85 pounds. Diet horse meat and cucumbers. Horse meat and cucumbers. That sounds delicious. Why aren't there any restaurants giving you horse meat and cucumbers? Because it's weird. The Kappa, a water sprite, is a particularly infamous yokai, or demon or monster. It's like Jin. It's like a Jin or a fairy in Japanese, I think, yeah. With the head of a monkey and a tortoise shell on its back, this violent and demonic creature is known for luring unsuspecting people into bodies of water to drown them. It often targets women and children, but is also known to harm or kill horses. However, not everything about the Kappa is negative. It is an expert in setting bones, and some doctors have even sought its help to learn these medical practices. Despite its violent tendencies, the Kappa is relatively easy to outwit. Humans can bribe it with a cucumber or trick it into bowing. Atop the Kappa's head is an indentation filled with water. If this water spills when the Kappa bows, it becomes powerless and can no longer attack. Tanuki. Monkey. Okay, I'm giving you 10 seconds. We've already done monkeys, so you know what the score with the monkey. This I'll read. Villagers can hunt wild animals for food. Scientific name, Capricornus crispus. Size, 66 to 99 pounds. Diet, acorns, leaves, and plant shoots. The seaowl is a unique hoofed mammal endemic to 3 of Japan's main islands, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu, often described as a goat-like antelope due to its small curved horns. The seaowl stands about 32 inches tall on average and can weigh up to 100 pounds. Seaowls hold a long-standing place in Japanese cultural memory, with texts dating back to the Heian period referencing their otherworldly presence in the mountains. Regarded as a living national treasure, they are legally protected in Japan. What's this? The cherry tree. The most iconically recognizable tree in Japan. The cherry blossom tree, Prunus cerulata, is a medium-sized tree that traditionally blooms with white and pink flowers in the spring. The tree naturally grows across Southeast Asia. However, due to its beauty, it is commonly planted around the world. One significant location in Washington, D.C., which has a large number of cherry blossom trees donated by the country of Japan that bloom each year. In Japan, some of the most popular locations to view the cherry blossoms include Ueno Park, Takato Castle Ruins Park, and Mount Yoshinoyama. I hope I'm not butchering these words because I am not Japanese. There are 3 particularly famous cherry trees in Japan. The first, Yamataka Jindai Zakura, is the oldest and largest cherry tree in the country, estimated to be over 2,000 years old. The other 2 are Miharu Takizakura, located in Fukushima Prefecture, with over 1,000 years old, and Niodani Uzuzu Mizakura, located in Gifu Prefecture, and estimated to be over 1,500 years old. Okay. I wonder what would happen. Whoa! These owls? Ooh, Mustela venti coltellifera. Size 10 pounds. Diet small animals. Known as the sickle weasel. A weasel with blades for hands who whirls to slice and dice enemies. Good against human soldiers. Scientific name, Mustela venti coltellifera. Size 10 pounds, diet small animals. Pardon me. Pardon. Known as the sickle weasel in Japanese mythology, the Kamaitachi. The Kamaitachi is a vicious mustelidae creature with knife-like claws and spiny fur. Perhaps most fascinating is that Kamaitachi attack in groups of 3. They ride the wind and strike humans from the air. Although the 3 Kamaitachi cause serious damage in these whirlwind assaults, they simultaneously heal some of their victims' wounds. A Kamaitachi attack is never fatal, despite their ability to inflict precise injuries with their deadly blades.
指示を申せ。何か。
Bushi. Bushi. That's right. The Japanese term bushi translates to warrior and is the most appropriate term when referring to a professional Japanese warrior. The term was initially used in the Nara era and predates the more culturally popular concept of the Japanese warrior, the samurai, by a few centuries. Bushi soldiers are associated with Bushido, or the Way of the Warrior, a code of conduct for professional warriors in Japan. Bushido dictates 8 virtues that the Bushi were expected to follow: justice, courage, mercy, politeness, honesty, honor, loyalty, and character.
Nani goto ja? わしがやろう。
準備できてる？了解。ご命令よ。お任せなんでしょう？
Onimusha. The Onamusha were an elite class of warrior women in feudal Japan. They were skilled in archery, horseback riding, and martial arts. One of the most famous Onamusha in history was Tomos Gozen, who was born in 1157 CE, and according to some rumors, lived to be 90 years old. Stories tell of her fearlessness, ability to lead others on the battlefield, and a significant role in the Genpei War. In one particularly famous battle, when her leader Yoshinaka was mortally wounded, Tomoe rode out and beheaded Onda no Hachiro. In one particularly famous battle, when her leader Yoshinaka was mortally wounded, Tomoe rode out and beheaded Onda no Hachiro. Morishige before escaping the battlefield. So she just hit and run. She just decapitated him, and then
用意は
ran.
できておる。
Okay,
あそこへ行こう。
okay. Okay. I'm gonna try another one of these bad boys. Maybe. Probably don't need to do this, but it's just plain fun. Really. What was that? Hey, I don't have. There are no shortcuts to Japanese powers. I'll get the right one in a minute. You know what I'm doing. You know what I like to do. Come on. It's gotta be here. Whoops. Yes! Got it! Ha 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 ha. Right. What the?
The Tengu are threatening that shrine! We need to protect it! We're saving the shrine. The gods have granted us a powerful blessing. Let's quickly move to save the rest of the village.
That's no mere warband. That's half an army. We can never beat such a force on our own.
Rejoice then, old man, for you are not alone. Charge, men!
More defenders have joined us.
Oh. Cavalry, good against ranged soldiers. Wielding the fearsome and iconic Naginata, this rider pays tribute to one of Japan's most distinctive weapons, highly valued by the samurai class, sometimes mistakenly referred to as a halberd. The Naginata features a wickedly sharp, 3-foot-long curved blade affixed to a wooden shaft because it could be used for both cutting and thrusting, and offered the warrior a wide range of attack. The Naginata was favoured by both cavalry and infantry. It became so effective in combat that some scholars believe Japanese armor evolved in response, incorporating stronger protection for the lower body and legs to defend against its sweeping strikes. It was so powerful.
Solid fighting, men! And you did excellent, girl. We have the enemy cornered in the village square. Ride with me, and we shall bring them down together.
One Yudo. Myth unit, a flaming demonic wheel that breathes fire at enemies. Great against buildings and decent against human soldiers. Scientific name, Ignivolvens daemonium. Size, 600 pounds. Diet, the legs of small children. The One Yudo is a hellish, unnatural being. It appears as a giant flaming wheel with a man's head in the center, the spokes of the wheel piercing through his skull. As a servant of hell, the One Yudo roams Japan in search of wicked souls to drag back to the underworld, where they can atone for their sins. Typically, the One Yudo is seen rolling through town along the road. Villagers flee in terror, as simply being noticed by the creature can bring a terrible fate, regardless of one's innocence. Oh.
The village is safe for now. We still do not know why Sojobo attacked us. Only that his Tango clan has set up camp south of here. Levy the townsfolk and prepare for the next attack. I will call on reinforcements from my other estates. When they arrive, we will go to war.
준비完了.
何です？
何？
準備完了.
You're going to need to build us a temple. The commoner class in feudal Japan comprised roughly 90% of the population. At the top of this class were farmers and fishermen, as they provided food for the rest of the country. Next came the artisans, craftspeople who created tools, weapons and everyday items essential to both the upper and lower classes. Finally, the lowest tier was occupied by merchants and traders. Although markets were integral to society, the Japanese viewed traders as inferior because they did not produce anything themselves. Alright. Build us a temple. Worthy.
Tengu burned the farmsteads beyond our walls, but there might be some resources we could use there.
Okay.
The gods have smiled upon us with their blessing.
なんでしょう？なんです？指示を任務に従います。
Title location of Summon Gushin Boku Tree, Streets Person, Resurrection. Owner's myth units as they fall in combat.
Ryokai.
Okay. Go. What is that? What is that? I want one. Can't have it. Oh well.
か和撃準備完了出発する
Get in. Get in, boys. Oh. This is the temple. Harumoto, the daimyo of Yasuko and Tatsuro's home village, is an honorable man, age 35. Homeland, Izumi Village. Occupation, daimyo. Harumoto, the daimyo of Yasuko and Tatsuro's home village, Izumi, is an honorable man whose foremost concern is the protection of his people. A natural-born leader, he is beloved by those whom he governs. When danger arises, Harumoto enlists Yasuko's help and supports her throughout her quest. Over time he rises from being the daimyo of a small village to becoming the unifier of all Japan.
Nani?
なんでご指示を了解 More defenders have joined us. なんでしょう了解しました
Man, I didn't need that.
なんです
No, wait.
指示は
Where's our town center? Have we a town center? We need a town center. Many shrines are deeply associated with the Shinto religion. With an estimated 80,000 official shrines in Japan, these spaces are integral to Japanese history and tourism. Shrines are typically dedicated to an individual kami and are found in places where people felt a close connection to the kami. As a result, shrines are often located in beautiful natural settings such as forests, bodies of water, waterfalls, or mountains. Shrines are marked by torii gates at the entrance and typically feature a honden, main hall, and a haiden, worship hall. Their size can vary. Some miniature shrines can be found by the roadside, while others, like the Ise Grand Shrine, are large and attract millions of visitors each year. One of the most distinctive aspects of Japanese shrines is the tradition of dismantling and rebuilding them approximately every 20 years, a process known as Shikinen Sengu. This ritual originated in the 7th century CE and has continued for over 1,000 years. So you get 20 years. Is this right?
What are those strange creatures?
They are Jorogmo, spider yokai who can launch webs to snare their opponents. These are no servants of the Tengu. Perhaps Sojobo has help from the outside. We are too weak to attack Sojobo's camp on our own, Yasuko. We should wait until Harumoto's reinforcements have arrived.
What is that? It looks like a head trapped in a burning wheel.
They are Wanyudo. Their nasty tongues can shoot fire at many targets at once. How has Sojo gathered such a diverse and devilish force?
The Jorogamo is a yokai that is a spider-human hybrid. Sometimes she appears as a beautiful woman, and sometimes she can transform into a spider. Jorogumos can command webs and smaller spiders to do their bidding. They typically appear in Japanese mythology as temptress figures. One such example is the Jorogumo, who was mistress of the Joren Falls of Izu. Legends about her tell of a beautiful woman who would try to ensnare men with webs at Joren Falls and drag them to their I'm very reliant on this shit.
Shijo.
Wow.
準備整いました。
Then take the big risk first. Take the big risk first.
今参ります。
The reinforcements are getting closer. We must hold out for just a little longer.
Why are these others coming there?
Eh? なんだ?
私がやる。 ご指示を。何です？ 異議なし。
Reinforcements have arrived from my estates. It is time to bring Sojobo to justice. To war!
任務に従います。
Champion Samurai. Perhaps the most iconic military figures in Japanese history. The samurai were a powerful warrior class in feudal Japan, governed by a strict code of honor. Bushido, or the way of the warriors. These elite, or the way of the warrior. These elite fighters aspired to live disciplined, moral lives. The samurai first emerged during the Heian period, but rose to prominence in the 12th century, as political power shifted away from the emperor and towards powerful regional clans. Among the many legendary samurai, the most famous is likely Miyamoto Musashi, who lived during the late 16th and early 17th century. He was renowned for his unmatched swordsmanship. Musashi famously duelled his rival Sasaki Kojiro in 1612, defeating him with a wooden sword he had made from ore.
When Lord Harumoto calls, samurai gather from far and wide. Sojobo does not stand a chance.
任せてくれ。
Quick, hurry! Oh, you know what? Actually, change my mind. You get... Hello? Wait. Get that one.
よし、うむ。
You get that one. Put that. Bring it.
任せてくれ。
It's called the Dragon Palace Crystal Walls and Towers game. 2 points.
お任せください。了解。私が参ります。
Ooh. Tawara Todo's last arrow. Ranged soldiers inflict divine damage. Ranged soldier adds 0.20 to ranged attack damage. Divine player adds 1 to favor triple rate.
We have been blessed with a divine power. Clearly, the gods favor us over Sotobo and his ilk.
Erupting with whirling temple.
The enemy camp has been destroyed.
Volpe de Losa. I'm giving you a couple of seconds to read that. Pause here.
Now, bring me the Tengu King.
We did it! We did it! With a little help from that Hotlander's cheat, but you can't get Japanese powers.
You did not think you could capture me that
What?
easily, did you?
You're one of those guys! He has wings. How'd you think that was gonna go? Get an archer or something!
The Tengu have never been hostile to us before. What could have possessed their king to descend from his mountain and attack my domains?
This entire situation seems strange. I have full confidence you have it under control, Lord Harumoto. My daughter and I will return home now.
No. I want Yasuko by my side when I face Sojobo.
With the utmost reverence, Lord Harumoto. I must respectfully decline your request to turn my daughter into a soldier.
Your concern is noted.
Gonna heal.
However, Yasuko is my subject, just like you. She will go where I command.
Lord
Command
Harumoto,
me too.
I have no desire to fight. But my father and I will join you, so that I can use the spear's abilities to protect your warriors. I need to find out why this weapon chose me, and why that stranger sacrificed her life for it. I suspect Sojobo has the answers I need.
The gods have favored you. For all our sakes, I hope they do not ask for too much in exchange.
So we can be tough. You are entering the Japanese campaign. Would you like to view a short Japanese tutorial? I think we already saw that, so I'm going to decline. But what I won't decline from doing is playing the next one with you next time. Next time we pursue the Mountain King. The heroes embark on a journey up Mount Kurama to confront Sojobo, King of the Tengu. Right, I think we have our adventure. And I look forward to seeing the next part of this game and this adventure and this game with you. That looks really good, I think. Please tune in next week. Please tune in next week for the next chapter of The Mountain King. The next chapter of the Magic Spear story. And until then, I've been Krishnali. This has been Yasuko's Tale of the Magic Spear, the Age of Mythology Retold. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And as always, I will see you on the tubes. Bye, everyone.